So this is episode 5 of BGC 14, and it's called Return to Sender. Obviously has something to do with the new girl because she's coming in, so they basically want to ship her back or something like that. But I never said the names of the episodes before, but I always look at them and I'm like, they're usually pretty creative. So that's what I need to start doing, is saying the name of the episode. By the way, is anybody else excited that the movie The Perfect Guy is coming out this week? I'm super excited to see it, and the guy's like crazy. He's like underneath the bed, like in the closet, like doing really weird stuff and stalking the girl. And I dated a crazy guy one time, and he did really crazy stuff like that too, like climbing over my fence or going through my doggy door, breaking into my house. And I don't know, it's going to be a really good movie. I'm excited about it. Okay, let's see how the episode starts. So, the beginning of this episode is a continuance of episode 4 where Kat's going crazy. And it's funny because you see one hand that's all wrapped up with her thumb. That's the hand that she punched through the window. And then now she's got tape on the other hand because her hand's cut from like trying to beat up her own picture downstairs. Kat cannot catch a break with her damn hands. It's like me and my eye in Baggers Club. Like how my eye got clawed on 11. And then there was like a piece of a rock on it in season 12. Oh my God, thank God I wasn't on that season. On All-Star Battle. And then season 13, something happened to my eye and I had to get a prescription written, like my eye was getting infected. I don't know. We thought it was like a piece of the chandelier that broke when I think Jada threw Judy's stuff over the balcony. I think that's what it was. So, my eye and Baggles Club don't mix. Kat and her hands and Baggles Club do not mix. Next thing you know, why did I say Sinead came to comfort her? Oh, it was her. I was thinking it was Jayla, but that's later on. So Sinead comes to comfort her, and that was really sweet of her. Kat's starting to feel better. And then next thing you know, Lauren comes with this little apology, and it seems like a fake apology because, of course, Kat's going crazy and she just wants her to calm down. I don't know, even Kat ain't really feeling the apology, but later on in the episode, we do see that they make up. So maybe it was a real apology. I don't know. All right, so the twins say, let's go. Okay, now here's the thing, people. So when we had to do certain things for the show, like we did that class where you hang with the like curtain-like things in the sky. They did it on the Kardashians. We did it on our season. I don't think they really showed it. They showed it in the preview trailer to the season, but it didn't get shown in the actual episode. And of course you see these girls doing it. So they go to the same animal shelter as we went to on season 13. And it's funny because it has to be part of story. So even though the producers or the show may want us to do certain things, they have to pick somebody to tell them like, hey, look this up or do whatever and then mention it so you guys can all go. Because otherwise it just looks like out in the middle of nowhere they're just going to a damn animal shelter. So obviously the twins were picked to say, let's go to the animal shelter. And it's kind of funny because they're like, oh, let's look up an animal shelter. What did you do? Look up BGC 13 because that's exactly where we went. Do you remember that pig, that big black pig, the one that was crying? He made me and Judy cry because like the whole story behind the pig is that its elderly owner had to get rid of it because she had to move in with her daughter to take care of her because she was getting old. The pig had been growing up with the grandma its whole life since it was a baby, and it had always been inside. So now it's outside, it's in the heat, and the grandma used to give it all this love and affection. So now anytime you give it too much affection, the pig cries. It's so sad. He like runs away and stuff. But that's the same black pig that Red was like following after. That was on our season 13. And, you see the goats, like, running away from Kat. Kat's like, none of these animals like me. Those were the same goats that me and Rocky were cleaning their cage. And that was, like, one of the very last times that Rocky and I actually bonded and had fun together. And me and Rocky were joking because, goats go like bat. So we're saying Bad Girls Club. It was so stupid. But it was fun. That was the last time I enjoyed Rocky's company. So, yeah. Shout out to that. Alright, so, damn it, I forgot to bring my little, I'd be like having show and tell items and stuff. So, the next scene, you see Lauren putting on her makeup. This is before the animal shelter, and it's like this big round black palette like this. Oh, by the way, these nails, I love this color. It's my perfect match. You guys know I do gel nails, whatever. It's perfect match, so you can't see nothing. I got like this light over here, but it's mint Jubilee. I always want to say it backwards. Cal's like, I love your nails, Sarah. What color is that? I'm like, mint Jubilee? Jubilee? I don't know what. So it's mint Jubilee. And it's perfect match gel polish. So you guys have to get it. It's so cute in person. So the little palette that she's using is It Cosmetics that they give us on the show when we move into the house. That's one of the things that is like in the house for us is a bunch of It Cosmetics. I still use their makeup brushes and the palettes are really, really good. I got a few of those like on each of my shows, so I gave them to my little sisters and stuff like that, but they're really good. So that's what Lauren's using is It Cosmetics. I think you can buy them at Sephora. I don't know. I like their makeup. Okay, so the same like pig, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how random is this? Okay, on my season 11, our pictures were TV screens, so the girls weren't actually allowed to like break the TV screens. Just like 13 was the Barbie boxes, so they weren't allowed to draw on the Barbie box. They could just draw on that little bubble at the top. And they have it on this season where it says coming soon, like a movie poster. Well, it had been saying coming soon, and it's like out of nowhere, the twins are like, oh, let's go pull the coming soon off. For one, how the hell did you know it's like a little sticker to pull off? Obviously, somebody told them to pull it off, like behind the scenes, because for one, it would have either been against the rules, or secondly, how the hell did they not notice this in the first place to just magically say, let's go downstairs and pull the coming off soon thing. It's really weird. Okay, so Jazz prays. Jazz is like in the confessional, so it's like, oh my god, let the new girl be on our team, let the new girl be on our team. And I didn't realize that this was All-Star Battle. Like, what? These girls are talking about teams, this team, that team, and like they're really like going to war and stuff. I don't know. Maybe they're winning $100,000 at the end that I wasn't aware of. Maybe it's All-Star Battle 3 in this house. I don't really know. But yeah, Jazz is praying. Okay, this was a little weird to me because who said this? Somebody says that the new girl will be here by 5 o'clock. And I'm like, what in the world? How in the world do they know that? So I was thinking they really were going to be there at 5 on that episode, which of course they don't come to the next day. They never tell us when the new girl's coming. It's always like a surprise. Like on our season, I remember I was like walking down and all of a sudden like the TV flashed with like Gigi's pictures. Like they do it to fuck with you. Because keep in mind, they're like living basically in the damn sky. Not really the sky, but they're watching these cameras. So they're watching you 24 hours a day. They're in their little production area, which is either connected to the house or right beside the house or whatever. So they fuck with you. So, you know, I walk past the TV and all of a sudden it lights up. Oh, okay. It just magically appeared when Sarah walks down the stairs. And so BGC 11, Gigi, I remember her, she finally arrived to the house when I was in the shower. And I knew something was funny because I needed to take a shower. And to take a shower, you got to go get unmiked. You got to call on the little bat phone, say you need your microphone off. You go take a shower. When you're done, you have to call back on the bat phone, say you want mic'd up, and then mic back up. And if you talk while you're unmiked, it's like fines and stuff, like $35 each time you talk. They might give you a couple warnings. So that's why I was in my towel when Gigi arrived on season 11, because they don't tell you. It's a surprise when they come. But I knew so much funny. They're like, oh, Sarah, you might want to hurry up. Hurry up for what? Oh, because there's a new girl coming, you need to tell me? And then, of course, BGC 13, like, they waited for us to be in Hawaii, and then when we came back, that's when the picture was up. But we all kind of speculated it was Rima, especially being, like, an all-star cast, like, people talk. And I think that's why one of the reasons they limited our internet access so much in the house, because, for one, people were giving away spoilers, telling people what was going on. And then, also, we knew that Rima was going to be one of the possible people coming on the show. We thought it was Rima, Alicia, or Megan. And, of course, it was Rima. Okay, so Jazz tells Emily... Okay, so Jazz is on the phone when Emily calls in, and she's like, you know, Kat's really good. Even when she went to the club, she wasn't talking to nobody. She was just minding her business, blah, blah, blah. And then if you notice at the end of the conversation, because you never see Jazz say, Kat, telephone. Obviously, that part was skipped. But Kat walks up, and if you hear it, they play Jazz kind of mumbling, oh, she just got her mic on. And then she hands the phone to Kat. Okay, that's the whole thing I was just talking about. You have to be mic'd up to use the phone or anything. They'll cut the damn phone off if you try to pick it up with no microphone on. So that's what Kat was doing, was getting on her microphone. All right, so they had this bad conversation. Kat hangs up on her, and she's like, oh, this is really funny. So Kat says, well, maybe I'm going to put my hair in a bun tonight. Like, how should I wear my hair? Yeah, I don't know why I was cracking up. I don't know why I think she's so funny. That was, like, really, really funny. Like, Kat's gonna wear a bun, really? I was even kind of inspired to wear my hair in a bun. I don't even know how to do a bun though, so that wasn't about to happen. I need to learn how to do a bun. I look like a damn librarian or something. Look, my hair's like too smooth and slick. I want to just like do some crazy stuff. No, no damn hair bun. Maybe a hair bun with some like little glasses and like a little school teacher outfit would be sexy. Thinking about crazy stuff. Okay, so the new girl. Okay, so then they see the new girl, and I think she's pretty. She kind of reminds me of like a Jersey Shore type girl, and of course she's from Albany, New York. When I first saw her, I'm like, Albany, Georgia? Like, please not another girl from Georgia. So she's from New York, and look like moving in. Oh, so if you notice, like, of course she has her purse, and this is what I said on the very first episode. They always want to make it look like you're moving into the house. So not only does she have her purse, she has kind of like a overnight bag, so it gives you the illusion of she's just now moving in. She is just now moving in, but you know she's got other big bags and luggages and stuff that the producers will bring in later, so we had to do that on our seasons. I think even the reunion, I believe when I walked up to the reunion to meet, I don't remember which reunion it was, but I had a roller bag walking into the hotel to check into the hotel, so it's the whole illusion of moving in. Alright, so she's really pretty. Oh, this was really weird on her little intro thing, talking about she smeared her own shit on her ex-boyfriend's car. What? No, that is disgusting. I would never do that in a million years. That's really nasty. I don't know what gave her that idea. Why does this time keep going up? I need to talk faster. Okay, so Shannon and Sinead are talking shit like, oh, her and her replica bag, and I can see her tracks, and oh, the other girls can have her. I was cracking up at this point, too, because, like, Shannon and Sinead are crazy. They're like, oh, they can have her as if she's, like, a little puppy dog or a little something that just came in the mail. That was really, really funny. That was hilarious. Okay, so Jenna talks about she's classy with a twist of hood. I like her raspy voice. Everybody seems to get along. That didn't really happen long. That's the same thing with Rima when she moved into season 13 house. She's like, oh, everybody's getting along. I'm like, no, don't let these girls fool you. They're fake as hell. Everything's been a war. And, of course, that night, Jada threw the shoe at Danny, bust her eyebrow open when it was meant for Camila, and blah, 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 whatever. All right, so the twins, they leave the club. Everybody's still getting along, and the twins kind of throw shade at Jenna, because Jenna's like, is this the kind of clubs that you guys always go to? Like, it was boring and whatever else. And she was like, haha, these are the clubs that you get into, as if she's boring or whatever. I don't know if there was some drama that happened before this that we didn't see, but as far as what I saw, the twins threw the first jab, and next thing you know, Jenna starts talking about you, the bootleg-ass Victor twins, and then you see, like, the little video of Danny and Gabby with their infamous Chipotle, like, that's funny. They should have got, like, some money from Chipotle or something. That was, like, really, really funny. But, yeah, the bootleg-ass Victor twins. I, like, immediately text Danny. I'm like, Danny, I, like, sent her the video and everything. I'm like, that is hilarious. Jenna is so funny. Okay, so next thing you know, I don't know who threw the water in the limo, party bus, whatever. It seemed like Jenna was talking to one of the twins. I think one of the twins from behind threw the water. And then, of course, Jayla steps in to supposedly calm them down. And the twin grabs the water, I believe, out of Jenna's hand. You see, like, a punch being thrown. Can't really tell what's going on. It needs to be in slow motion. And somehow or another, they end up putting Jenna in a hotel room. So, of course, they can't mess with her stuff that night because she's pulled away by production. And it's kind of weird because Jada and Rocky threw water on me and Judy. They didn't get sent to a room. The next day is when I went psycho because I had enough and had my interview and had a bad day. And I was like, y'all want to throw water? Let's throw water. So throwing water, throwed her makeup on the floor. Rocky rips down my pictures once again. My hair gets ripped out. And, of course, nobody gets sent to a damn hotel. I don't know why. At least Rocky didn't get sent to the hotel. And next thing you know, they wake up at like the fucking ass crack of dawn at 7 a.m. and decide to throw laundry detergent and Ajax dish soap all over my clothes, shoes, and bags, and partly on Judy's stuff. And of course, that's when Camila wakes me up. Sarah, like, Camila, like, at that point had my back. She was like, these girls are ridiculous. All right, so I don't know why Jenna got sent to a hotel. It really wasn't that serious to me. So next thing you know, the twins are at the nail salon. I knew Jenna was going to come home at that point because, of course, everything's strategic. Jayla locks the girl out and says through water. What? What is that? I don't even know. Oh, okay. So she locks Jenna out. Jenna gets mad, and Luckily, she didn't pull a cat and punch the damn window and then get nothing accomplished and break her damn hand open. She did the smarter thing is what you kick the door open, people. You guys should remember that. Season 11, you kick the door open. So she does. She kicks the door open, comes in, and Jayla didn't really flinch, but I'm sure she was like, oh, shit. And she's saying that... Oh, so this is the thing that really got me because Jenna purposely said, this has nothing to do with you. I don't like the twins. I don't have a problem with you. And, of course, Jayla wants to yell and scream, get in her face. She pours out Jenna's Patron, fills it up with water. And Lauren brings Jenna some beer. So, of course, Lauren's trying to get Jenna on her team, as they've been saying. They want them on that team, not the bougie team. Kat is watching, saying... Oh, so Kat is watching the fight after the little Patron incident. I don't know who hit who. I think it was funny. Jenna was like, oh, bitch. And she was like all up in Jayla's face. And they get into a fight. And Kat's just sitting there watching, talking about... Oh, Jenna's so hot in her combat boots and Jayla in her two-piece outfit. I was like dying laughing. But Jayla did look really, really good. She had like her underwear on in the kitchen and her butt was like perfect. Her legs were perfect. And Kat is crazy. So next thing you know, the producers come in. They say no one can fight the rest of the day or somebody's going to get home. Okay, so what time is it? Because y'all got 24 hours. Nobody can fight the next 24 hours. And then all hell can break loose. Who says that? No more fighting to the rest of the day, girls. Like, no more. Like, count it on your damn watch. Because at 5 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to beat your ass. All right, Jayla puts the Patron... Okay, so Jayla puts the Patron in the water bottle. I don't know where the hell she got it. If there was a bottle of Patron, why didn't she just give her the Patron instead of putting it in a water bottle? I don't know. So she calls it true, so that was good of her. And she says sorry she poured it out. And next thing you know, it's a pool scene, and Jazz is impersonating the twins, like, dead on. And one of the twins walks up in the pink bikini. I think later on I found out that was Shannon. Yeah, it was Shannon. Okay, but I was just like, I couldn't even, like, pay attention to what the hell was going on. Like, Shannon's stomach was, like, perfect. She had, like, cute little belly button, like, nice little hips, and, like, super, super flat stomach. So I couldn't even remember how that scene went. I just remember Jazz's impersonation, Shannon getting upset, but she looks good in that little pink bikini. All right, so Emily calls Kat mad once again, of course, this damn Emily drama. Like, hopefully they'll bring Emily on the show so we can meet her. I'm curious to see how she looks. And, okay, so next thing you know, they're arguing, like, you haven't called me, you didn't call me last night, it's the next day. And Kat's like, well, quit calling me then, I'm not going to call you, I'll see you when I get home. And Emily's like, well, you ain't going to see me when you get home if you don't call me. We all know that Kat's going to call Emily tomorrow, please. Kat, you ain't fooling no one. All right, so Shannon talks to Jazz, and she was like, keep your name out of my mouth. And Jazz is saying, I don't have a problem with you, and... I don't know what's going on with these bikinis this episode, but Jazz starts walking away with her yellow bikini and her big old booties, like, moving around. This is like a season of nice booty girls. And she walks away from that. And then next thing you know, Jazz is like, I'm going to get her out this house. Call your mom. I'm going to get her out the house. Okay, so Jenna goes downstairs. Jenna wants to go downstairs with the damn mattresses. I don't know if the mattress was stuck to the damn box spring, but then she decides to take the comforter. They did that a really long time ago on some season. Rocky and Jada did it on season 13. I don't know what the hell's in my eye. But you do be getting bored in that house. There ain't no TV. There's no music. You can't even sing because it's like using somebody else's music and lyrics and stuff. So, oh my God, my eye. As I'm doing a BGC YouTube video, my eye's messed up. And this is the same eye because look, there's where my 3 dermals were. This is the one that got clawed from Mimi. And there's like an eyelash in it. Okay. Damn Bad Girls Club in my eye. Okay, surprise. Good thing we're on the last number because my eye's really itchy. I'm surprised Lauren says she had no problem with Jayla and she agrees with Jazz that she wants to get the twins out. There's really something in my eye. By the way, you guys see how long my eyelashes are getting? My eyelashes are real. Latisse really does work. It's expensive, but if you get it, don't use the little applicator brushes that they give you because it wastes the product. Get like a cheap little lip pencil and use it to apply one on this side, one on this side. You don't do the underneath because I think that what was making girls who had blue and green eyes turn brown because they were putting it in their waterline, which it tells you not to. You brush it over the top of your lash line with your eyes closed. And then you just rinse off the brush. Like, use the same damn one. I've been, like, putting it on my eyebrows. So finally, see, I actually have hair on my eyebrows now. Finally, my eyebrows are growing. Because they're tattooed on. But that's it. I'll see you guys next week.